this is Tank and Trucker, and today we're gonna take the PZK PFW7 out for a day out on the road. Um, I've been playing this just way more than I do my Clan War reward, the 7201K. This is just so much better of a tank for heavies. The same armor, same everything, same hit points. But this gun is just so much better. Yeah, you don't hit for 750 average damage. It hits for like, I think it says it's like, I don't know if it'll let me see or not. Yeah, 560 average damage. But I seem to get a lot of high rolls in it. I mean, it seems like I'm averaging more closer to around 600, 6 to 630 average. So it really doesn't hit for much less than the 7201K does with the big, was it 150 on that one? 152, whatever it is. So you also got a faster reload with this. You got 258 standard pen, which normally I do premium round, then switch over to standard. But when I got down here, there was a Moss. Oh, what was there? IS7, a Leopard, the tier 10 Leopard, and then that 103B tank destroyer, Swedish one, pops up on the hill there. So I come around the corner here, and unfortunately, well, being a Leopard, a standard round easily went through him. So I'm switching over to premium, and then I'm like, ah, crap. There's IS7, Moss. Moss hasn't shown up yet, but when I get around here, I actually shoot the IS7. He's got the, when you're in an IS7, you want to face that pike right at him, and he didn't. He had it facing the rock still. Nice flat spot, and I bounced. Actually, yeah, I do load up another. I was gotten shot in the back of the turret by my own teammate there. It was a good thing it bounced. Where did he shoot me to bounce? Let's see. Well, oh, he hit me right there. That's why. I got lucky. The guy in the other PZ there, where is he? Rocco 11. He's actually got decent stats, but he didn't know where to shoot that Moss either. When I came around the corner, I took out the Leopard, finished him off. I started working on the IS7 here, and then okay, here's where I hit. Right. Why didn't I go into the? Oh, because I hit it on the outer view. My fault. Yeah, so right there, I had a nice flat spot, and it bounced, which I was like, son of a booger. And the heat's flying. Leopard shooting heat at me. I think the IS-7 was shooting premium rounds too. I don't know. I don't think the Moss did shoot any premium rounds. No, IS-7 was shooting standard too. I did switch back over to premium just due to the fact there was myself, the PZ7, and there was a Bat Chat. Did he get killed? Bat Chat came down here. He must have hauled ass. And the Object 140 sitting back there. I don't know. I felt like I was by myself more or less. And then when I go around the corner, I put a shot in the side of the Moss. I think I hit him once before. And then that 103B is up on the hill. He starts sniping down. So I figured I'm going to suppress him. I'm taking shots at him and this other PZ7 will, hopefully finish off the Moss. And if I remember right, he had the same amount of hit points after the Moss takes him out than he did when he started working. I don't think he penned him at all. So I really don't think he knew where to pen him. But so how are you guys liking the new matchmaker? Personally, I love it. It's great. I like the way. I have gotten a couple matches where it was all tier 10s. Not a whole bunch of them, but a couple. That Leopard screwed up there, and I was able to knock the snot out of him. He was a good player too. This I think I finish off the IS-7 here. So what just got taken out? That must have been. Ugh. Okay, so that was our medium. The if I can hit the right friggin' button. The 140. He should have stayed back and just, suppressed. Waited till it was a good. Here I'm pushing the other idiot. He won't move to back up or pull forward or something. So I ended up. He ended up taking out the IS-7, which whatever. But you can see the Moss is still full health. And I get a shot in his side here. I'm waiting to get around his side. I wasn't going to try. So I hit him, and the other one did hit him. So I did put a round in him, and the other guy did. I was going to shoot him in the back of the turret here, and all of a sudden. Actually, I think I do put another one in him here. Yeah. Okay, so let me pause it here. So he's at 1,469 hit points. Okay. Now there's the STRV 103B on the hill. I figured I'm going to start working on him. He's full health. And, he and the other, he's only got 131 hit points, but I figured he's going to be able to at least get a shot or two on that Moss and, whittle him down. But I want to see. So he had, what was that again? 1469. So I got to remember that number. I was surprised with this shot here. I aim up. Oh, he lifted up. It lifted up just as I took a shot. That's why it didn't hit his superstructure, just overmatch him. As you can see the red mark, it actually hit, it must be spaced armor right there. So I shoot him in the lower plate. Okay, so he just got taken out, same amount of hit points. So basically, the guy in the other PZ-7 there I don't know if he knew where to shoot the Moss. Because I heard him shoot at least 2, maybe 3 times, and he didn't pen him at all. But at this point, I knew I was fucked. That 103B is pounding me with premium rounds, and that thing, by no means in a million years do you need to shoot premium rounds out of that. I've got one. The standard penetration is it 399, 380, 399? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's way up there. But you can see he's hit me 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, 1, and it bounced. So that one. So 1, 2. He hit me twice so far with premium rounds. 1 bounced, 2 of them penned. But that thing, you don't need to shoot premium out of that. It's got wicked penetration. I was able to get a nice shot in the Moss before I was taken out, but our team pretty much melted and is all dead. So, yeah, well, what I was asking, I meant to talk to you guys a little bit while I was heading down this way. But anyways, what are you guys thinking about the new matchmaking? I'm really loving it. I'm able to play smaller tier tanks every once in a while. I don't play them a lot, but when I do, it seems like I'm not always on the very bottom of the matchmaker list, going against 8s when I'm in a 6 and so on and so forth. I'm able to play a light tank, and I don't have to worry about being in a tier 10 match if I'm in a tier 7. So I really do like the new matchmaker list, and I did have, like I said, a couple matches where it was all tier 10s. Every tank in the match was a tier 10, um, which is kind of cool, actually. It's really cut and dry. You can really see who knows how to play and who doesn't. When every one of the tanks on both sides are tier 10s. It's not like you are in a tier 8 shooting at a tier 10 and it's an E100 and you can't pen it. I mean, literally everybody's in a tier 10. So it's kind of cool. I love the new way Artie does like no damage, basically. I bet like yesterday I got hit in my Moss for 51 hit points of damage by a tier 10 Artie. I can't remember if it was the Conqueror or T92. I think it was T92. Hit me for like, or no, 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 it was a 3801. It was a tier 9. I'm sorry, but still hit me for 51 damage. It does get a little annoying if there's like 2 or 3 of them on there and they all decide they're going to shoot you and you keep getting, they might only whittle a little bit of damage down here and there at 50 points or maybe 100 points. But then they keep stunning the shit out of you. And something like the Moss, it's not like you can just race around a corner and stay there for 25 seconds or whatever and then be unstunned. Like yesterday, I got stunned by the 3805 and used my repair kit, got unstunned. 2 seconds later, got hit by the other artillery and got stunned again. It's like, son of a bitch. So it can get annoying, but excuse me, I do love the fact that they don't hit you for, you know, 900, 1300, one shot you for, all your health or, get hit for, your whole hit points by T92. I do like that a lot. Yesterday I had a match in a tier, I think it was a 6 or a 7, got hit by a 4043. He did hit me for 400 and some damage, but normally that would have one-shot me. I was in a light tank, I think it was, or a medium, but it had no armor. Um, Literally no armor, and he hit me for 400 and some damage. But I was still in the game, still able to, I actually finished that match too. So, yeah, normally 40-43 hits you, you're out. You're done. Especially when he's in a tier 8 and I'm in a tier 6. It's either 6 or 7. I think it was a 6. But yeah, so I'm really liking the new matchmaker. I'm loving the new artillery, the way it doesn't do the damage the way it used to. The stunning, like I said, can be annoying, but it's still better than getting knocked out in 30 seconds in the beginning of the match and you're back in your garage because you got one shot by artillery. So you got to look at it that way. Anyways, if you want to hold on for a second, I'll have some post-game stats for you. So hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here's the results of that match. That ended up being a 4,020 win 8, which is actually very good. Anything over like a 2,000 is really good, but you get up into the 4s and 6s, that really bumps your overall win 8 up quite a bit. Bounced several rounds in that match. Had an IS-7 bounce off, one off me for, what is it, 490. And then I hit him twice for 1,078. Moss bounced 3 off me. I knocked out his track, penned him 3 times for 1817. And when that STRV 103B started shooting at us from up on the hill, I figured there was myself and the other PZK 7 there. I figured I'd let him work on the Moss and I would try getting rid of the other guy so that we weren't getting just pounded by him. But he just, I don't know if he didn't know where to shoot the Moss or what, but when I stopped shooting the Moss and started working on the guy on the hill there, I backed up a little bit and saw that he'd taken several shots and he hadn't penned the Moss once. I'm like, fuck. And as soon as he got knocked out by the Moss, then it was me versus the Moss and that 103B, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. The Leopard won. Bounced 2 off me for 780. Oh, and the Moss bounced 3 for 1470. Knocked out his driver, penned him 3 times for 1402 and killed him. The STRV 103B, he bounced 3 off me. Hit him once. I did knock out his fuel tank, hit him for 618. Now, the first shot I took on him seems like it would have been able to penetrate him no problem, but I ended up shooting him in that lower plate, which I thought on that, to be honest with you, the lower plate, it wouldn't pen, and I wasn't, I'm not shooting heat out of it, so it should have went right through his tank there. I mean, it overmatched him, but it's only got, 40 millimeters of armor, if I remember right. It's the tier 9. I've got that thing. Let's take a hike. Let's see. Go down here. Oh, we already got, that's a tier 9. Let's bump those on. Bump off those. Crew incomplete. It's because I share it with another tank. Sneaky. Yeah, 40 millimeters. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was not the 103. That was, that's the 1030. That was the tier 10. Duh. I am awake. I really am. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, still 40 millimeters of armor. The first shot I took, I shot right through his that heat shield there, and it bounced. So he must have just, at the angle of him aiming down on me, it must have just been too much of a angle and it just ricocheted, but it seems like it was still would have went through. I mean, just should have overmatched his armor, but the lower plate is where I ended up hitting him and penned right through him there. So I was a little bit shocked that, both rounds didn't pen him. Um, this is a 128, so it's not like it's, a 119 millimeter or less where it won't overmatch us. 128 should easily overmatched us. So a little bit surprised about that. So, um, yeah, so that thing will bounce rounds if they get it at a really good angle, I'm seeing. Um, so we did most of the damage at 4,915 and got one kill. Base experience on that was 471. This was a loss, unfortunately. Our team disappeared really quick. We had 12 shots, 12 hit, 9 pen for 4915 damage. Got hit 16 times, 7 pen, 9 bounce, so we bounced 3,520 damage. Spotted 2, damaged 4, destroyed 1. Made 61,703 credits, but lost 11,442. I had it on premium, put it on standard, bounced the standard round right off the bat, I think, if I remember right, and then I put it back on premium, being that there was a Moss that I was trying to work on, an IS-7, and one of the rounds I think I bounced on the IS-7 straight on. He has pike nose basically flat and it bounced. I was like, son of a beach. So I put it right back on premium. This has got good penetration. It's like 258 for the standard rounds, but yeah, I guess, yep, 258. So I guess it just wasn't enough to go directly through a flat spot. Sometimes it makes you wonder. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.